Hey guys, welcome to Dungeon Talks. This is Jaden from Guardian Training Systems, and with me today I have
Ryan Phillip.
founder and head coach of Neogen Performance. All right, we are with Ryan on Dungeon Talks. We're just gonna talk about honestly his preparation for training and what it takes for him for somebody of his size and his caliber to prepare for training.
Yeah, well, very well. I mean, we just finished a session there, and it was frustrating. Right? I have not been consistent in a while. When I was, there was a certain number of carbohydrates that I was using to prepare for these big sessions, or just any session in general at this size. So now we are 120 plus kilos. I ain't gonna tell them the exact number. These people like to say, hey, you are a certain weight, you're supposed to be able to do them thing. Well, that's a pack of foolishness. We'll just keep it real on this podcast, boy, or this talk show, or whatever this is. This is going to be continuing, and it is going to be real.
Yeah, but one of the the challenges that lifters have in general, especially heavier lifters, is eating the amount of food necessary to actually fuel their body, right? What is outside of supplementation? What can athletes do to really get that food in?
Well, it is a challenge. It is a challenge, and it will be more based around the discipline to get the food in. You get to a certain level, and no more is I will eat this small little meal and then go and train. All right. You get to a certain level, there's a certain amount of carbohydrates that's going to be necessary to get past 70%.
Yeah.
And that's considered light to most people.
Yeah.
All right. And it's just discipline. All right. I am frustrated, like I mentioned before. All right. I'm not going to use my administrative work as any excuse because I should know better, especially where I come from. All right. And I thought that 200, 300 carbs would have been good enough to do a little quick session there. And it seems that it's just a lick. Because everything's felt extremely heavy. Right. And I call the session with 170 kilos. That's 3 rep. Right now, at my weight, my time spent, the muscular damage that is created, I am looking at 800 grams of carbs around there to have a decent session. And eating that amount is challenging. Right. It does require force feeding, right? But to get through this sport, no matter what anybody says, it is a glycolytic sport.
Yeah, correct.
That means it relies heavily on glycogen. All right, and if you don't put in enough, and it's not like eating for today, if you end preparing from the day before into today, all right, and let's call this a primary session. All right, and I mean, you'll get to a certain level of strength, or if it is in my size, it does not matter. You don't eat, you are going to fail.
Yeah.
All right, the quality is important too. All right, potatoes, those things with the dense nutrients. All right, your potassium from the potatoes there. You put sodium on top of that. Having enough water, right? You've done a little thing on hydration there.
Yeah.
All right, and those things are crucial leading up into a session, and glycogen ain't gonna be stored now for now. It will take time. So what you do the day before, leading up into the session, it does matter.
One of the you're obviously speaking from the perspective of like a coach and somebody who's speaking for athletic performance, right? But the same principles are applied to the general population, right?
Yes.
Which is why I think with the general population, people are of the opinion that, all right, cool, once I train in, I supposed to see progress. I supposed to see weight loss. I supposed to see gains, right? And reality is like training alone is not enough. If your nutrition is not on point, you are not going to have a proper session right? And not only so you're not going to be able to how to put it, get quality repetitions out, and then on the back end of it, if you are not having enough carbs and protein to recover, then you're not going to see any progress. So training is good, yes, and training is important, but I might argue that if from a weight loss perspective, from a body composition perspective, nutrition is more important than training.
It is. Performance as well.
Yeah.
Right? You would see these things all over social media and in the charts that training is 30%. And 70% is the diet and recovery aspect of any kind of field, whether it is you're going to do bodybuilding, powerlifting, track and field, any performance sport, all right, or even just day-to-day lifestyle, body composition, it is diet, all right. So yeah, the diet is universal. The diet comes first, all right. You cannot have. I don't know if we can see that on the screen. But we're going to be real. You cannot half-ass it.
Correct.
All right. You set yourself up to fail. Like me today. You understand? I like squatting. You know, I have not been training consistently, so I get a squat in when I can, and I have squatted 300 kilos multiple times in my sleep. So when it is I come to train, I at least expect a little 250, 551 squat. You know, and you know when I can't get that, it's frustrating. You know, and then I look at, okay, what did I eat? You know, you have this big meal and feel
like you're ready and you can do something.
You know, I mean, you will feel full, you will feel nice. The pre-workout will, you know, give you a false sense of
false sense of energy.
And then it's like, okay, you know, you load up 1 red, 2 red, and you're like, oh crap, I am not going to reach anywhere near that. And how do we salvage this? But there's no salvaging to be done, you know. What I've learned now is to pack up, walk away, and prepare for another day. You understand? I mean, because it doesn't make sense bad-minding a session, buddy. All right? Whether that is bodybuilding, whether that is track and field, you know, there's time and place for that. Bad mind on the day of the event. The preparation, nah.
And I think you touched on something very important. I actually wrote, there's a video that's going to be coming out on this soon, but quality versus quantity. Like, I think, especially as athletes, like, we're obsessed with, once something is a number on the paper, or we have a number in our mind in terms of repetitions, that is what we're going after. And, like, it doesn't matter how we get there once we get there. And it's like, no, the quality of the repetitions is far greater than the quantity.
And I mean that will set up that will be a recipe for disaster. Because I am speaking from personal experience with that. All right, I partially tore the quads from the lateral aspect all the way down to about the inside here. I still feel a piece of the tendon hanging around there, but you know, let me be real, I can't afford to get that fixed, so I'm still going to do what I had to do. But I mean, I have had personal experience, multiple experience with that, and you know, athletes do change their tune if it is they remain in the sport after they experience the first accident. All right, most people who behave like that, they have never gotten hurt before. So when it is they get hurt, that is when they tend to do things the right way, at least until they get better. All right, you'll be foolish to experience the same thing again. All right, but you know, with my experience here, I was on fire. You know, the body doesn't give you no warning. You could be feeling good. I remember last January, the third week in 2025, and I was squatting with Clyde. I said to myself, all right, whatever Clyde had to do for his deload, I'm going to do it too, because I'm feeling good. All right, I hit 300 keys the week before. All right, so I was like, okay, this is a good taper number. All right, and I mean, I was chasing 700 at the time, 320 kg, 705. All right, and I was thirsty for it, you know. That was the fastest 275 kilos of my life. I say, what? What? I knew I didn't have enough carbs that day, but I couldn't believe how fast I moved I'm like, okay, let's go from 275. Was it 295? It was a green and I think it was just a green. That's 290.
Yeah.
All right, because I was gonna go there and then I was gonna go. Right, and yeah, I went in there and hit the hole, bang, and coming out the hole fast, 3/4 of the way up, you just felt this rip sensation. One.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I have to continue standing up. I don't know what that is because it doesn't feel bad in the moment at all.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so I continued driving through, and then it just extended further down. All right, and I'm like, oh crap, do I still have a leg? You know,
Yeah.
we had to wait a second. You know, they helped me back in the rack, and you know, fold down the sleeves to see just so this outer part of the cork just flat down to the knee, boy. And I'm like, no way, boy, no way. I should have stopped. I should have prepared properly, right? And I mean, that's something that what it took about how much was it? It was 6 to 7 months to be able to squat. No, it wasn't a year because I squat 305 in August, and that was January. Yeah, and I mean that's 2 months. Squatting a green. I'm going to say some pretty language just now. It was a green. That was, and then yeah, but it was the funny thing, it didn't hurt in June on the day.
On the day,
adrenaline high, the body protecting you, but the next day, oh Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
You know, so you must prepare properly. You know, I have experienced things so that my athletes
correct. Yeah.
don't have to. And if it is you're foolish enough not to listen to me, that's your business.
Yeah.
You know? All right.
And I'm gonna like cut you there. I could personally attest to his level of preparation and how he coaches his athletes. He's been my mentor from day one, and the reason that I do what I do today and I'm as good as I am today. I genuinely believe if you're an athlete or just a beginner, you need to have somebody like this guy or myself who is reputable, who has experience in the field, and who actually knows what they're doing. A lot of people peddle as, what do you call it, experts, and actually have no idea what they're doing. And I know it's sometimes difficult for the general population to figure out what is quality and what isn't. But 100% Neogen Performance quality, I'm not just saying that because I'm an affiliate, but I actually believe it to be true.
Yeah, fake it till you make it is a dangerous thing. All right, a lot of people confuse that with how to put this, boy. Behave like what you want to become in the future. Okay, I understand that. All right, but do not go passing yourself off as something that requires a certain level of experience and expertise. You know, and in the process, you know, painting a lot of delusion in the minds of others who do look up to you.
Yeah.
All right, that is a sin, boy.
Yeah.
That is a great sin.
Yeah.
And you don't do people that way because sooner rather than later, you're going to have to be able to navigate problems.
Yeah.
You have to be able to solve them. And it have no, I don't know, no. It's have none of that, you know. Right? And yeah, you gotta be real. I mean, I am not going to go and post up all of my credentials out there. It's either you want to experience what it is we have to offer here or not.
And I'm the complete opposite because all my credentials are there.
Yeah, well, you can put it there. But the paper is there.
Yeah.
Obviously. But you want this problem solved. I will solve it. All right, and set you up on your way. Right, and you'll walk away being able to understand. You know, to be able to understand what it is you're doing. All right, and be able to handle your scenes. All right, that should be the goal of every skipper or coach to give to the athletes that they mentor.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, but we're going all over the place. But this is Dungeon Free Talks, man.
Yeah, Dungeon Free Talks.
let's call this all over the place talks too, because we going anywhere.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
that you want to listen to it or not? I mean, yeah. So
Unscripted, unbiased, on
yeah,
just authentic. This is how this actually started because I was like, we were having a conversation. I was like, hey, let's record this.
yeah,
So everything in this conversation
yeah.
is 100% real.